But we start this hour with a major shift in abortion law in the United States. The Supreme Court has ended constitutional protections for abortion that had been in place for nearly 50 years in a decision by its conservative majority to overturn Roe v. Wade. Today's outcome is expected to lead to abortion bans in roughly half the states. ABC's Justin Finch has more from Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C.
Real-time reaction to the High Court's decision overturning Roe v. Wade, striking down the constitutional right to abortion, leaving that decision for states to decide. At the White House, President Biden weighing in on the court's decision.
The court has done what it has never done before, expressly take away a constitutional right that is so fundamental to so many Americans.
Stepped up security and barricades set up around the court complex where crowds gathered for the opinion. Abortion has been a constitutional right for nearly 5 decades, but with a 6-3 conservative majority on the court, abortion rights supporters have feared it would only be a matter of time before Roe v. Wade was overturned. According to a leaked Supreme Court draft opinion obtained by Politico in May and confirmed as authentic by Chief Justice John Roberts, a majority of justices voted to end federal protections for abortions and let states make their own abortion laws instead. Justice Samuel Alito writing for the majority in the draft, stating that Roe was wrongly decided. Abortion rights supporters immediately expressing alarm.
Be aware of this. The Republicans are plotting a nationwide abortion ban.
Thousands took to the streets to protest as soon as the leak happened, some even demonstrating outside the homes of conservative justices. 26 states are poised to quickly move to severely restrict access to abortion or ban it outright. 13 have already passed so-called trigger laws that would ban the procedure once Roe is struck down.
The right to life has been vindicated.
And now a number of Democrat-led states are expanding abortion rights access, making it easier for women to travel to those states for the procedure. At the Supreme Court, I'm Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.
All right, thank you, Justin. As we saw in his graphic, Idaho is one of these states that has now triggered a new law because of this ruling. Back in 2020, the Idaho legislature passed a bill that would take effect 30 days after the issuance of a U.S. Supreme Court ruling that gives states the rights to regulate abortion. That came today. The new law would make it a felony to perform an abortion or attempt to perform an abortion, punishable with a minimum 2 years prison sentence for the medical professional who performs the abortion. The only exceptions are to save a pregnant patient's life and for rape and incest if the patient has previously reported the rape or incest to law enforcement and provided a copy of the report to the physician performing the abortion. Reaction to today's seismic ruling is coming in from around the state. Governor Brad Little issued a statement that read in part, quote, "Today's decision is the culmination of pro-life efforts to defend the defenseless, preborn babies who deserve protection. It also is an affirmation of states' rights, a fundamental aspect of our American government," end quote. The Idaho Academy of Family Physicians also released a statement reacting to the Supreme Court ruling. Part of it reads, quote, "Healthcare decisions should be made by patients in consultation with a trusted physician who is able to offer all information necessary to ensure informed consent. The IAFP strongly opposes any external interference in this process as it conflicts with the fundamental medical principle of patient autonomy and infringes upon the patient-physician relationship," end quote.